So tonight I'll sing a song to all my friends, also to those we won't be seeing again, to those I knew and those I still adore, and I want to see once more. I just pray that you will love me and trust me, laugh with me and cry with me, spend those silent times with me, love me evermore, love me evermore. You and I were lovers, our dreams were not salvaged, and when my friends betrayed, meant you never would be my wife. Harsh words were said and lies were told instead. I didn't ever mean to make you cry.
Mesdames and messieurs, good evening. The girl sleeping in the house of the prisoner was saved thanks to the pure souls of the young men who were her friends and confidants. However, the next misfortune silently creeps up and suddenly appears before us. Indeed, just like that single letter that was delivered to an innocent soul.
Excuse me? What did you say? Father, did I hear you right?
Yes, I've called off your engagement to Albert. That's all there is to it, all right?
What's the meaning of this? Why, Father?
I've been hearing some unsavory rumors about the Morcerfs.
But that doesn't mean you... I can't believe this.
I don't get it. You never wanted to marry him. In fact, if I recall, you were very upset about it at first.
It seems that you don't understand much about anything, do you? So stop treating my life like it was one of your own personal stocks or bonds.
Here's a quick lesson for you. In this world, there's only two kinds of people, winners and losers. Eugenie, I'm only thinking of what's best for you.
Liar. It's what's best for you.
Damn it, Mondigo. You really blew it. Sorry, but I plan to make it through this.
I must say, it's hard to believe you're the Mondigo I used to know. You've done well for yourself.
Really? And how do you know that?
A certain gentleman I know told me a lot about you.
Who was it? Tell me!
I can't tell you, but that's not important.
What do you want? How much?
Give me everything. All you've got. If you want to keep me from talking, stuff my mouth with gold.
It's an honor to see you again, mademoiselle.
Marquis Cavalcanti. You here on business?
Yes, I have a meeting with your father.
What, more financial dealings?
I was hoping I could perhaps help you in some way or another. Whatever causes you sorrow, I wish to make it go away.
You have absolutely no reason to do that for me.
Does a man need a reason to love a woman?
No! Let go of me! Touch me and I'll scream!
You're acquainted with the Count of Monte Cristo, aren't you? The gossip regarding the Morcerfs was apparently leaked by the Count himself.
What are you saying?
Of course, I find it unlikely that the Count's information would be incorrect.
I don't understand. Why are you telling me this?
The thought of seeing sadness on your face is painful.
Cut it out. There's no reason for you to be in love with me. Why would the Count of Monte Cristo do such a thing?
I wonder what she thinks about the engagement being called off.
Why don't you just ask the girl?
No. This problem might be a lot bigger than just the two of us.
Albert, you're serious about her. I guess it's true that you don't realize how important something is until you lose it.
My goodness! Now this is what I call amazing.
This is your daughter's big night after all. Money is no object.
My daughter is a lucky girl. Let's face it, she never would have been able to sell out the opera house simply on her own merits. This would never have happened without your gracious support, monsieur.
So, are you willing to go along with this? Breaking your engagement to Albert?
It's hardly breaking it off. I mean, nothing had even started between us.
Maybe, but the two of you were engaged after all.
This was decided by both our families.
Yeah? Then why do you seem so hurt by it?
Who is he? Who's this Count of Monte Cristo?
Why are you asking? Did he do something?
He's manipulating things. I'm sure he was the source of the bad rumors about Albert's family that my father's been hearing.
Bad rumors?
When it comes to that political gossip, I really don't care. But Albert hasn't been the same since he met the Count. Hey, Franz, don't you miss the old days? The three of us would run around the meadow, not even noticing when the sun went down. When did it start? When did we start being so awkward around each other? Not even able to hold hands anymore. When you two were on Luna, what happened to you? Neither one of you has been the same since that trip.
No, we haven't.
And what about Albert? What does he think about what's been happening? I haven't heard from him at all. Has he said anything to you? Aren't you best friends with him?
Best friends, right?
Franz, is something wrong?
I'm sorry. I don't really understand him these days either.
Hey, wait a minute. Did something happen?
We got into a fight.
Huh?
Albert shouldn't associate with the Count anymore.
Thanks a lot, Franz, for lending an ear.
Sorry I couldn't be more helpful. Still,
What?
I'm relieved.
Huh?
Well, whatever you might say, when it comes to Albert, it looks like the truth is that you really do care.
Is it that obvious?
No one can hide when they're pining away for someone they love. I was thinking, maybe the reason your piano performance that night at Auteuil was great was because you were really playing it for Albert.
No way.
But your feelings always manifest themselves in your art. Aren't I right?
Yeah, he wouldn't be here. After all, he and I are still fighting.
Yeah, he wouldn't be here.
What's keeping her? Isn't Eugenie ready yet?
She's still preparing, monsieur.
Mademoiselle, are you sure you're feeling all right?
I'm fine. Tonight's performance is the one I've dreamt of my whole life. It's the strangest thing. Unlike the way it is outside the city walls, the grapevines always bear fruit no matter the season.
What is it?
Albert, dear. You should always listen to your inner feelings. You can't fool yourself into feeling a certain way about somebody.
Yeah, well, have you always been true to yourself, Mother?
This is Paris. Perhaps it truly is a paradise where you can find whatever your heart desires. But then again, if you lose your courage, you'll simply be swept along with the currents.
You're not gonna show up, are you, Albert?
Are you looking for someone?
Lucien! I get it. Mother invited you, didn't she?
She's very kind.
I've decided to dedicate my performance tonight to lovers. I hope that you and Mother will enjoy it.
No. This evening, you should play for yourself and for the person that you love. Pianists are allowed to do that, you know.
That's easy for you to say.
Right.
Ah, Albert. I'm sorry, but the hall is filled to capacity with invited guests.
But monsieur, I have an invitation! Eugenie gave it to me!
What's done is done. Let's just pretend it never happened.
But Baron, I was invited to come by Eugenie! You cannot turn me away! You have no right!
Well, well. Did you get that fiery hot temper of yours from your father?
This has nothing to do with my father! I'm coming in!
And just how are you going to accomplish that? No power, no money. You're nothing but a spoiled brat!
Shut up! I may be a brat, but damn it, let me go!
What's this commotion? It's quite disturbing.
Oh, you were invited too?
Yes, by Madame.
My wife seems to be feeling a little out of sorts tonight. You wouldn't mind keeping her company for me, would you?
I'm sorry.
Huh?
But I'm not in the mood today. Please, excuse me.
Lucien, cut it out! I have to get in there, listen to me!
Albert, stop. Use your head. You'll never get in through the front door.
Damn it!
Look, I don't owe you any favors or anything, but I've been doing some things lately that have been hurting Eugenie.
Are you really sleeping with Eugenie's mother?
It's all part of my job. You'll never understand it, so don't even try. You don't have any need to. Anyway, you go in and be there for her. You love Eugenie, don't you? Let's go.
Albert, is that... you? You're a little late, don't you think?
I was right here the whole time. I had a little trouble getting in.
You don't mean my father, do you?
It's all right. I heard you play just fine. It was wonderful. You were radiant. My heart was racing.
Idiot. If I'd known you were here, I would have been able to play even better. I'd have played for you.
Eugenie. I'm sorry. I know that I'm not your fiancé anymore, but...
That doesn't matter. I don't care.
Oh. Here.
What?
You like these, don't you?
Well, sure, but Albert, you're supposed to bring me a big bouquet of flowers.
Oh, right. I guess flowers would have been better.
You are such a dork. It's like when we were kids. In the meadow, I wanted you to pick flowers for me. But you would always bring me berries instead. Even so, they were always delicious.
Mademoiselle Eugenie. You know, it won't do to keep your audience waiting.
You!
No, wait, Albert! Listen to one more piece. For you. I'm going to be playing it just for you.
Oh, well, it seems like there's no place for you here.
I wouldn't be so sure. Mesdames et messieurs, the star of the evening, Mademoiselle Eugenie.
What do you think you're doing? This is supposed to be my performance.
It is a performance that I arranged.
Hey!
You don't know when to quit. My daughter is now on the road to a brighter future than she'd have with you. You're not gonna ruin it for her. You don't have any right to be here. All the seats for tonight's performance were bought by the Marquis Cavalcanti. You've lost, so go away.
Count.
Albert, whatever is the matter? I'm afraid that you're not looking very well at all.
Count!
Albert.
I'm so frustrated. How weak and pathetic. I really am.
Count of Monte Cristo. You are suspected of criminal activity. I will have to ask you to come with me to the station as the prime suspect in the poisoning of Valois.
Monsieur Filfo.
travel through space to be with you here. What you don't know, you shouldn't fear. You won't see me coming. You won't see me coming till I strike. Till I strike.
Villefaux's investigation is relentless. Why? When I go to visit the Count, I speak with Hede for the first time. Next, Gankutsuou, the Count of Monte Cristo, Act 13. Hede, bide your time and hold out hope.